Hello and welcome to this new video on my channel where I'll be reviewing and playing the games on your Android device. So here we have Shadow Fight. It is a new game-ish on the Android devices and phones. So this is Shadow Fight number 2. And I've been playing it a lot on my phone, and now I got it on my Windows PC as well, so I could record it. So let's get into it. So I've just done all the introduction where you just try and punch a punch bag, which is pretty simple. But here we go. We'll be fighting our first warrior. Okay. So as you can see on the screen about now, there is a foot, there is a hand, or fist, and a board at the bottom. So the fist is controlled by O, and the feet or foot is controlled by P. So the aim of the game is to defeat as many warriors as you can, and I'll let you, if you download the game yourself, you understand why they're all shadows rather than sort of filled in lovely cartoons that you find in every other game. But I quite like the simplicity of it, and not the simplicity again, but I like being able to have this control over a warrior. And as you get through the game, you get to use different swords, different weapons, and it's just really cool. I don't know why, I just like these sort of games. It's just really quite thrilling and enjoyable when I'm able to control the character, make sure I can choose the different characteristics, the different weapons, so it's original to me, and not everyone will actually have the same characteristics as myself, which is quite, well, I think it's awesome personally. So I've won, and I think I get 100 or 50, 10, okay, completely wrong. So those stars at the bottom left, that is how many points you get to your next level. And as you progress, the harder it is, obviously, the more points you get, and etc, etc. So if I was to press OK, this will just show me how to work the menu. So down here, as it's already highlighting, is the swords and all the weapons. So don't you think it's time to improve your armor? I do. So here is a weapon. So at the top here, I don't know whether you can see my mouse or not, but at the very top middle there is a little golden disc. Next to that is 75. That is how many coins I have got in the game so far. So these knives are 50, so I can buy that if I want. So at the bottom bar, oh, okay, interrupt me, that's fine, fair enough, I don't care. So in menu, we press the sort of Signic circle, and as you can see, it links. That is the main boss of the first level. Then you can fight all his bodyguards, as you can see, below links the actual picture of the ninja with the claws. You can see bodyguards, and then they have little boxes underneath. Those boxes are ticked if you defeated them. So there's 5 different bodyguards until you fight links. Underneath that is you can see this little yellow bar which says normal. What this means is that it is relatively easy to kill this bodyguard. If you haven't got a sufficient amount of armor or weaponry, this will go up to maybe impossible, so you cannot kill it whatever you try. Hard or normal, whatever, it goes down to easy. And if I do finally kill him, the 90 represents the amount of coins that I'd get if I was to kill him. So let's get into the game. Fight! Who is this lowly worm before me? I'll not waste my time fighting the likes of you. So he sets the bodyguards on me instead. Here's Shin, the weakest apprentice in my order. First, defeat him. If you can, perhaps then you will have the honor of fighting me. So fight. Okay, so it scrolls through all the enemies that I would have to go through, and this is Shin. So, as you can see now, I've got knives, which is really cool. And to do different attacks, you can, and different moves, in fact, not just attacks, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard if you're using Windows PC, or on your phone, you just control it with that little dial at the bottom. For me, it is WASD, which is obviously left, right, up and down. On the pad, you can see that there's sort of, if the top arrow represents north and the bottom represents south, then there's sort of a northeast kind of dial. And to achieve that, you press W and D at the same time. So you're going up and you're going right, which means if you're attacking, your attack would go in that direction. So if I was to go backwards, if I double press A, which is left, I go really fast forwards. If I double tap right, I jump forwards. And then, except you can see what I mean. If I press up, I jump, down, I duck. Okay, let's get over here. So if I was to press the right arrow and I kick, then it kicks outwards. If I was to if I was to press the up button first, and then I was to attack, it kicks up and it does like a jump as well. So if you get what I mean, the attacks you do represents, the dial at the bottom represents the attacks you actually achieve, which means there's a lot of diverse different attacks, which is really, really cool in a game like this. It's a really simple game, definitely one I cannot stop playing. I personally really, really like it. But as the game progresses, I'll just quickly kill him. I've been dying quite badly whilst I was commentating, because I certainly cannot do both at the same time. Which is why I haven't done YouTube in the past, but now is the new me. I am now starting a new career in this wonderful industry of Google games. Okay, there we go, killed him. I have to kill him another time, because if I win once, oh no, I've won twice already. If I win once, and he wins once himself, then there would have to be another round, because it's the first to 2 deaths. Whoever dies twice first is the loser. As you can see, I've got 100 points at the bottom there. That is because I defeated this Shin, and I have received 100 points. So he's saying, you're not worthy of fighting me, at least the battle with Shin was entertaining. So this is Act 1 Hero Reborn, so that's just a title, I guess. Doesn't really mean much. So May is a merchant, I guess. She sells different body armors and all the things that I showed you earlier. So of course I'll go check. So good decision. I swear that your gear will always be in perfect condition, and I'll help you with any other problems. Okay. And here's my first advice. You can earn money in tournaments. Okay, so I already knew that, but you didn't. So with each stage of your opponent, with each stage your opponents get stronger and your prize is bigger. So here we have the tournament, and as you can see on the tournament on the right hand side, you can see stage 1 out of 24. This means that there's 24 stages and you have to kill all the people to get to 24. And again, you can see it's normal because I got relatively good gear, etc. Underneath normal, you can see again the coin, I guess. That's saying 40 coins currently. Again, like I said earlier, that's how many coins you get if you defeat that one person in that one stage. As you progress throughout the stages, you get more and more coins. So if I was to go down to the menu, as you can see, there's a number 3 in a little round circle under the swords. I click on that. So basically, that number tells you how many different items you can buy. As I was telling you earlier, this is where you can buy coins or gems with real money. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to waste my money on coins. I love the game, but not that much. So I have to defeat Hermit to unlock magic. Probably spelled it wrong. But that little flame, I didn't know what it was earlier. It is apparently magic spells. So you can have different spells. You have to defeat Lynx to unlock ranged weapons, and then this is all the different armor that you can get. So I have to become level 2, represented by this little 2 star with a 2 next to it. I have to be level 2. At the top left, you can see I'm almost at level 2. I'm level 1 at the moment, and when that goes fully red to the very end, then that means I've got 2 points. Then here, I've got the same thing, level 2. And then finally the knives. So you've seen all that, don't need to do that anymore. So back to here, tournament, let's do it. So this guy's a boxer. What you find in tournaments is that all the guys aren't the same. There's like 4 or 5 different warriors, but they progress as you do. So when I win a game, I don't kill them. when I win a game, I just defeated them, and they can fight me again in the future, which is quite cool. So to do these backflips, you just double press whatever direction you want to go. So left, you can double tap A for me, or double tap D to go right. Okay, so I kicked in there. So I'm going to stab him in his chest. Oh, maybe not. I completely missed because I fail at this game. In fact, I fail at most games, but I like commentating them. Even though I'm bad at it, I like it. Oh my god, he's threcking me. Threcking? I just invented a new word. There we go. Okay, almost done. No! Take this. And that. And I'm missing every shot. Why am I missing him? For goodness sake. There we go. I got him. So, round 2. As I said, it's whoever gets 2 kills first. Whoever dies twice loses. Okay. So I don't get too many coins with this, but I get 50 levels. So it is worth it. Now I should be level 2. Apparently I'm awesome. Yay. Finally, someone thinks I'm awesome. So earn coins in the tournament so you can buy new gear and defeat links. So, let's go. As you can see, level 2, yes. So I've received level 2 now. Your skills have been increased. So let's check the profile. Here on the profile, the more, every level you get, you can upgrade a skill. So on this one, I have no choice. So I learn this one, and then I've learned a new move, which is down and then 2 foot commands, which means I do a double spin. So the spin that I was doing earlier, but just double, and it just does more damage. So it's telling me to go to the menu now, and this is where you can train and practice your ammunition. Here you can see your achievements. So you can see on this one here, I have 1 out of 3, which is win 3 fights barehanded in any mode except for survival. Haven't seen survival yet. And then etc. It goes all the way up. Now, if I was to go, if I was to go to the swords, I can now buy these knuckles, which is really, really cool. But I don't want to buy those yet because I've got a good enough weapon. Here I can buy a chest plate, or here I can buy a helmet. As you can see, next to the under this one, which is a robe, it gives you 22 chest plate defense, and it increases your attack by 8. On the helmet, it stops you being hit on the head with a sword or a fist or whatever, which does a lot of damage. So currently the only one I can afford is this one, so I'll buy it. And then I'll win more games, win more coins, and buy more things. As you can see, it's easy on this one because I can attack him, and on this one it's impossible. The reason it is impossible is that I haven't got good enough gear or a good enough level to attack him. The more money I get, the more things I can buy, the more levels I get, the more things I'm allowed to buy, and the better gear I get. So this is my review on Shadow Fighters 2, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a like or a comment or a subscribe would be even better actually, but a like or a comment would be absolutely great. Give me some feedback on what you thought on my commentating. It is new to me, so I need comments on what I've done, how to improve. Also, tell me what other games you want me to review. I love doing these sort of games and these reviews. I love making videos in general. So if you can do that, that'd be great. And I'll see you next time for another game review. Goodbye.